Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Yesterday in the class, I have touched the topic regarding Article 21, that is a right to life. And I informed you that an aged man, 75 years, he died before the decision for the remission of his sentence has taken place. We call it as apathy on the part of the state. Yesterday, the Supreme Court also has come down heavily on the state. Of course, they asked the Chief Secretary to find out the delay and latches on whose part and then take action. This relates to the case Mr. Irshad, IRSHAD versus the state of Uttar Pradesh and another in WP number, this is a criminal, 259 by 2021, dated 8/4/2022. Right? Honorable Justices Sanjeev Khanna and Madam Neela Beni Trivedi of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, they have taken a serious view on the death of Mr. Irshad, who has applied for the remission of sentence, not suspension, this is remission. So under 432 CRPC, but no action was taken, even though the concerned officers asked for his, recommended for his release. Due to the government apathy, he could not come out of jail and ultimately he died. Now who is responsible? Of course, there are so many circumstances for a person to die. So in the jail, maybe due to some other reasons he might have died. But anyway, a precious life had been lost. That is the main pitiable thing in this particular case. Please remember, Irshad, who was arrested in crime number 80 by 2018, who was arrested in 2018 in a case relating to murder, that is 302 and 149 IPC. So he, along with some others, raided the deceased person, hacked him to death, and in which he was convicted. Right, he was given a life sentence. Okay. Then number one, he is now 75 years of age and he has got paralysis also, suffering from paralysis. So he cannot perform the daily course, just like we discussed in the case of Professor Dr. G. Nagasai Baba, who was paralyzed in the lower portions and who is not able to do his attend to his ordinary course without the assistance of a person. So likewise, this man, because of the paralysis, he could not attend to his daily activities. Right? And as regards sentence, he has already undergone 13 years of sentence in the jail itself. So without remission, for example, if it is a remission, so without remission, he has completed 14 years and 6 months. So what is the so remission? Maybe in the shape of suppose if the Gandhi Jayanti is there, so the remission will be given. They will be given, or they will be coming out of the jails like that. But they did not take care. Anyway, when he applied for the remission, the senior superintendent of police and other officers also, they recommended for his release due to old age and due to the inability due to paralysis. They recommended his case. Therefore, when the matter came to the notice of the Supreme Court on 28/6/2021, around 10 months back, so the Supreme Court directed the authorities, that is the state, to take a final call, to take the final decision, whether remission can be granted or not. Even though the concerned authorities recommended, it is for the state to allow the remission or not. Suspension of sentence, 432, remission, all these things. The Ministry of Home Affairs, they have to take the decision. But so far, because of the apathy, because of the red tapeism, the file did not see the light of the day. In the meanwhile, he died. This is the main problem. So government decision is awaited, but he expired. Even though the Supreme Court, basing on its orders dated 28/6/2021, right, to ask the state to take the final call, but he died. No action was taken. So what happens to that petition? The petition now becomes infructuous Is it not? Since he died, no action can be taken. But it should not be repeated. This is the serious issue now. Even he died, but it may happen to some others also. Therefore, the Honorable Supreme Court of India directed the Chief Secretary of State of Uttar Pradesh to examine whether any lapse or delay on the part of any concerned authority is there or not. If there is delay, they have to be taken to task because a precious life has been lost. So, to conclude, I want to tell you, please, if any government employee sees it, please do your job sincerely and in time. If you do not do it, precious lives will be lost. Of course, he is a man of 70 years. He is already suffering from paralysis and other things. So there can be some excuse. But entire blame is now on the state. Since the state has not decided the matter, he died. Suppose in the last stage, if he comes out on remission, he might have been happily united with his family and lost his life. Happy. That is what we want in the last stages. సో చివరి క్షణాల్లో మన బంధువులు మన యొక్క కుటుంబ సభ్యుల మధ్య చనిపోతే అంతకన్నా కావాల్సింది ఏముంది? అదే అతనికి రెమిషన్ ఉంటే వెళ్ళేదే కదా, కాలేదు కాబట్టి వెరీ పిటబుల్ కండిషన్. ఎనీవే, ప్లీజ్ రీడ్ ద జడ్జ్మెంట్ అండ్ ఎన్రిచ్ యువర్ లీగల్ నాలెడ్జ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.